Hey everybody, it's been a while and it's time to get back onto doing some videos. We have moved into a new place. There is a pile of stuff behind me that we still need to go through, but again, it is time to start making videos because I haven't made anything on any channel in quite a while. So I'm just going to be doing videos about whatever. So what I'm doing right now is instead of making chili from scratch, what I'm going to do is make chili from a pack. What I have right here is a pack of starter pack or a chili kit or whatever. It is called Wick Flowers Famous Texas Style False Alarm Mild Chili Kit. That is a mouthful. So I'm just going to refer to this as chili kit. I will get around to making a from scratch chili, and that's probably going to taste better, but I have a feeling this one's going to taste pretty good. The packaging isn't all super fancy and flashy. It looks like it's going to be like a home style chili. Now, the ingredients for this is going to be pretty basic, very simple. That's the other reason that I got it, because it's not going to take a long time for me to do this. It's going to be fairly easy, extremely simple. All we need is the ground beef, tomato sauce, water, and of course this thing. So I've got the packet. It calls for two 8-ounce cans of tomato sauce, but instead of that, I just got one 15-ounce. So that's 1 ounce less of tomato sauce, but I want it to be thick. So the less liquid, the better. And then I also picked up a big pack of ground beef. It calls for 2 pounds. This is 2.13 pounds, a little bit more, which is definitely what I want because, meaty chili, awesome. And this stuff is expensive. $12.50 for 2 pounds of meat, ground beef. And I didn't pick the expensive ground beef. I got the one right in the middle, the 85% lean. So yeah, that is a lot. All of this stuff is definitely going to get ate, and I will be taking this to work if there's any leftovers. I also decided to get me some peasant bread. So I decided to grab a little bit of that. We've got some butter, make that stuff nice. We do have cheese. I don't have shredded cheese. It's just the sliced, can't remember if it was Munster or Gouda or if I got one and one, but that is going to go on there. Now, directions: brown the meat. Obviously, first thing we're going to do is brown the meat, and I'm going to go and do that right now. I'm always just going to do it in one big pot. So I'm going to go and get that started up, and then I'll be back after that. It says to drain the grease, but I think I'm just going to leave it in there so that it adds a little bit more flavor. And then, yeah, just throw all this stuff inside after it's been browned. Cover and simmer for 30 minutes. And then it also says stir in the masa flour at the very end to make it thicker. It says to add in a cup of warm water and then stir it in for an additional 15 to 20 minutes. I'm not going to put the water, I'm just going to put it directly in because the grease from the meat is still going to be in there. So I'm going to go and get that started up. All right, got the ground beef all nice and cooked. It's all steamy. It smells good even without anything in it just yet. This is a 2-quart pot. So you can see that it's already coming up pretty good. So yeah, I'm just kind of hoping that there's going to be enough space for all of this. So I'm just going to start adding in the stuff in order. If you don't, it'll explode. So let's see, we've got the tomato sauce, which I've actually got right here, ready to go. Oh man, now I'm really beginning to wonder if all of this is going to fit in here. I have a feeling that it will. It'll probably just be like right there on the line, just almost overflowing. Good thing I got 1 last ounce of that. So we've got that. We have the water, 1 cup of water. I'm going to pour that in. This is going to make this all cool off pretty quickly. There we go. And then seasonings. Open this thing up. Quickly. And hopefully they're labeled. Damn. It's not labeled. Which one do I think will be what? Okay, this one is labeled. This is chili peppers. That's going to go in. Cumin, oregano, garlic, onion, and paprika. So yeah, this is the one that's gonna get added in last. Surprised that this one doesn't have a label on it. I guess because it's flour, you should be able to tell because it's white. So we're just gonna start adding in all of these. If I can get these open. All right. So there we go. Garlic, cumin, oregano. We're gonna make these damn things bulletproof. Next time, well, there isn't gonna be a next time because next time I'm doing this from scratch. But the next time I get a starter kit or whatever the hell you want to call these things, I'm gonna make sure to bring scissors. Paprika. Oh man, all this stuff is already starting to smell good just from dumping it in there. It's already getting the aromatics going pretty good. Oh yeah, and look at that. This is the biggest one, chili pepper, which I think is a very good sign. That means that this is going to be nice and flavorful instead of super bland. And even if it is bland, I've got plenty of, get in there, got plenty of spices because we've already unpacked the spice box, which has all of my everything. And there we go. You're going to have a mountain of stuff like that. Liquid is about that far from the top. So I'm going to have to do this carefully, but I am going to put this on the stove so that way evaporation can start happening, everything can start thickening. This one is going to get added in after. It says cover and simmer 30 minutes until meat is tender, stirring occasionally. So I guess I'll give it a stir every 10 minutes, 3 times. So that'll happen, and then for the thicker, we'll add this in with a cup of warm water, which we're just going to skip out on the water because the fat is still in there, and stir it for an additional 15 to 20 minutes. So I will be back in 30 minutes, then we'll drop this in, and then we'll check on it 20 after. So I forgot to add that extra step of the flour with that quarter cup of water. You could just imagine me doing it. It's not all that difficult, you know, snip, pour, mix, add an extra 20 minutes, and that's what is that. So this is what we ended up with. Actually, let me put that piece of bread down. But yeah, you can see it's pretty thick. I don't want to point it too far forward or the whole thing will just fall out of the pot. But it is very thick. Oh yeah, look at all that steam coming off. This is going to be really good. At least the texture looks like it's going to be really good. And we have our peasant bread right here. Tear off a piece of that. And hopefully this gizmo does not attack the bread. Sit, boy. Yeah, Gizmo wants some of this because it smells extremely good. Give it a nice little blow so I don't burn my mouth and I can actually taste what this tastes like. Yeah, get a little bit of that there on the bread. Try not to make a mess and get chili all over the carpet because I just vacuumed it and I don't want it to turn to a mess already. But yeah, it's really good. You can't really see the steam because of the white background, but maybe you can see it right there on my hand. Still really hot, but it is going to be good. Yes, this does definitely pass the flavor test. It is not extremely flavorful. It definitely tastes like chili. It does have that warm feeling to it. But there's definitely some other stuff that I would add to it, you know, to make it my own way. Probably add some beans. Nobody else here likes beans except for me, but I'd throw some beans in there. Maybe some chopped up onion. Definitely some jalapeno. And of course, some Tabasco sauce. But this is good. This is absolutely perfect because the girls are going to be eating this. The kids don't really like spicy food too much. So this is perfect. It has the right flavor, but none of the spice, which is excellent. So I'm going to toast up some of this bread and let this cool off. That way the kids can have some. So, you know what to do. Hit that like button if you like the video. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Drop a comment in the comment box. Let me know what's up. Don't forget to check out the Patreon. That'll help me to be able to make videos like this and give me some extra time, some breathing room, all of that kind of stuff. And stick around for the next video. I'm not too sure what I'm going to be doing, but it is definitely going to be something awesome and something tasty. See you in the next one.